The bomb that jolted the World Trade Center did as much damage to the local economy as it did to the steel and glass. President Clinton has now declared New York City an economic disaster area, making low-interest loans available to affected businesses. Perry Peltz has more on the financial impact.
The fire may be out, but it certainly isn't business as usual at the World Trade Center. Certainly not for the businesses that line the connecting arcade. Mrs. Fields is closed, at least for the day.
We lost electricity, and because of this, all our stuff is being refrigerated, and because of this, we lost everything.
And for the stores that were not physically damaged by Friday's blast, some say they'll suffer from its economic impact.
We're kind of concerned that it's really not going to be the same, never going to be the same. I don't know who's afraid of it to come back. We don't really know.
Some of the business owners we spoke with say they're really not worried. They claim most of their business comes from people who are going to other buildings in the area.
I really don't know how it's going to affect us, but it seems that according to rush hour, the way it's going now, I mean, it looks like it's going to be all right.
Then there are the 350 companies doing business in either the first or second tower who cannot return to work. Some have decided they will temporarily relocate. The accounting firm Deloitte & Touche will move in with its uptown office, but at a big expense.
We've spent probably $2 million this weekend already, and while with the business interruption that we have here, it's going to be quite expensive for us. I have no idea in terms of how many millions of dollars, but it will be quite expensive.
The Real Estate Board of New York is assisting companies with relocations. Perry Peltz, News 4, New York.
Governor Cuomo says so far, not one tenant at the World Trade Center is asked to get out of their lease.
As you know, at least 5 people died in Friday's bomb blast, and today a wake was held for one of them. Relatives and friends of Don Giovanni gathered in Valley Stream to pay their last respects. Giovanni was one of the victims of the deadly explosion. And in Seaford, a fruit basket left by another mourner sits in front of Monica Smith's home. She and her unborn child also died in the blast.
One of the happiest stories from Friday's Trade Towers explosion is in Brooklyn kindergarten youngsters stranded in an elevator for hours. Steve Dawson visited them back at school today as they try to erase those frightening memories.
It was a nice day, but a bomb was in the Twin Towers.
Elisa Collins' book is destined to be a bestseller at PS 95, where 2 kindergarten classes were trapped in the World Trade Center for 4.5 hours after Friday's explosion. As part of their therapy, the school children are being encouraged to talk about the experience.
When the smoke was coming, some people had smoke in their black in their face and some in the nose.
Did that happen to you?
Yeah, I had it in my nose.
And it's not just the children. Their parents are also receiving counseling.
We were all strong, you know, because we didn't want to show anything to the children, because we didn't want to start, even if we just started one child off, that would have been the end of it, you know.
But so far, the counselors say the kids are doing better than their parents. Some of their answers might really surprise you. Would you like to go back there again?
In the summertime, I think I am.
The summertime? Why the summertime?
So if there's a bomb, we can go on the roof, and if there's a bomb, we can go on the roof and it won't be that cold.
For the next couple of weeks, these children will be closely watched to make sure there's no lasting effects from being caught in the Twin Towers. But judging by their playtime today, the prognosis is pretty good.
But the kids and the teachers are safe. The end.
In Gravesend, Brooklyn, Steve Dawson, News 4, New York.
The kids will have show and tell for a long time to come.